You've mentioned one of the solutions, and one of the things that court is looking to do is to address it legally and go to court and see how that will be done. What would you expect to be achieved by the court process after that has gone through?
We would like the court to pronounce itself on the definition of the word that is in the Constitution, which is reservation.
Reservation.
My brother Kaluma has stated it very clearly, that the president goes beyond recommendation and gives the legal wording. In fact, he says this is how the bill should read in that particular section where I am unhappy with. We want the court to pronounce itself on that. Secondly, we would like the court also to pronounce itself on the process, as Kaluma has explained. Because when it comes from the president, the threshold now should not just be the 2/3. The president could have altered the intent of a bill so significantly that it might need to start from the beginning. And right in some cases, you might find that such bills might then need to get the concurrence of both houses of parliament, not just looking for a 2/3, which we know the manner in which the National Assembly or the Senate is currently constituted becomes a problem. So those are two things, the definition of reservation, proper definition, and the process. Number three, also, it will be the legality of some of the other bills that have passed through similar approach.
Some that have already gone through.
There is the bill that touched on the benefits of the Prime Minister, and the former Vice President. Is it legal? Is it proper? Is it a law that then can be upheld as a significant law in the land? Or should it have been subjected to further rigors? Because the president went ahead, whereas the National Assembly had said, let us pay these people because of their contribution to the nation. He brought in additional conditions, which then altered the spirit and intent that the members of the National Assembly had when they're debating this matter. So those are three significant areas that we want to get interpretation from the court. However, this is a legal issue, but also a political problem. The president of this country really does not need to be pushed by the courts to see things, because he's got an attorney general who is supposed to be his principal legal advisor. And we wonder what kind of advice he's getting from the attorney general. He has surrounded himself with certain people who either failed in a political contest or who are distinguished in law, and he has surrounded himself with people he's calling legal advisors. I wonder what kind of legal advice the president is getting. Accepted, he is not a lawyer, he did not go to law school, but he has to rely on good and proper legal advice. Politically, the president must allow the legislature to play its role. I can tell you, Mike, that there is this feeling that President Kenyatta, if he had the same constitution that his father had, or the same constitution that Moi had, probably Uhuru would have been a dictator. Because we've got one of the most liberal constitutions in this country. We've got one of the most open, theoretically open democracies and open societies and open politics compared to any other nation in Africa. But we still find the president getting away by twisting the law or ignoring the law or just outright impunity. And on the political front, the court cannot force the president to do the right thing. The court can define what the right thing is, but there is also the political aspect where the president must have the goodwill, must have the good of this nation at heart, so that he does not just interpret the constitution in a manner that